not a cheap printer, so I hope it lasts for a very long time.
I bet you it won't if it's unless if your printer supports third-party ink.
There's a.
Don't mind me. I'm just. It was HP or something that made it so their printers would literally stop working if you don't pay their subscription or use their first-party ink.
Oh man, that'd be a reason to destroy a printer. There's a. It's a classic movie called Office Space, where there's this full scene of them destroying the printer.
And you would definitely be one of those if you learned it. You got one of those type of printers.
I mean, I'll be probably one of those where I'm asking you to help me hack it, if that was the case. Probably load some sort of software into it to bypass, because that's ridiculous. If you buy the printer, you can't do the subscription. It'll just stop working if you don't do the subscription model. It's Brian.
What?
Yeah, let's bonk it. Alright, you ready to get into reading? Alright, so Broheim and I are going to read, and then we'll be ready for some PoE.
Nope.
All right.
No way.
Hmm.
When I use my ultimate ability, when
Yeah.
it's just a super negative, when it's gone, I tooed. I have tooed.
Are you ready?
That boy.
Alright. Alright, we're going to start reading. First, we got music. There we go. I'll share it just in case if any of you two want to do the following along. Alright. Jesus, you're holy, wonderful, amazing. Thank you that when you came for someone who's feeling very anxious right now, you just provided us to have a model of life looking to you. That as you take care even the lilies of the field, how much more worth we are. If a father knows how to give it good gifts to their child, how much more the ultimate father knows how to give gifts to its creation, to its image bearers. So as we look into this ancient writing of the elders, the ancient writing that means so much today, as it meant so much then, reveal to us how that can be. One Frost's name, amen. Things that shouldn't happen yet do. Isaiah chapter 37 verse 21 through 38. This is the word of Yahweh. Isaiah son of Amos sent to Hezekiah saying, Yahweh, Israel's God, with whom you pleaded concerning Sennacherib, king of Assyria, has said this. This is the word that Yahweh has spoken about. She has despised you. Maiden Miss Zion has mocked you. Behind you, Miss Jerusalem has shaken her head, whom you have blasphemed and reviled. Against whom have you lifted your voice? You have raised your eyes on high to Israel's Holy One by the hand of your servants. You have blasphemed my Lord and said, with the abundance of my charioteers, I am the one who has gone up to the mountain's heights. Lebanon's furthest parts, I have cut down the tallest of its cedars, the choicest of its cypresses. I have come to its ultimate height, its richest forest. I am the one who has dug and drunk water and dried with the soil my feet all Egypt's streams. Have ye not heard? Long ago I did it. From days of old I formed it. Now I have made it come about. It has happened, causing fortified cities to crash into ruined heaps. Their inhabitants have been sapped by a power, shattered and shamed. They have become vegetation of the countryside, green herbage, grass on the roof, something blasted before it grows up. You're staying, going out and coming, I know, and how you raged at me because you raged at me, and your confidence came up into my ears, I'll put my hook in your nose, my bit in your mouth, and make you return by the way you came. This will be the sign for you, Hezekiah. This year eat the natural growth, in the second year the secondary growth, in the third year you can sow and reap, and plant vineyards and eat the fruit. The survivors of Judah's household that remain will add root downwards and produce fruit above, because the remains will come out from Jerusalem, and survivors from Mount Zion. The passion of Yahweh armies will do this. Therefore, this is what Yahweh has said concerning the king of Assyria. He will not come into the city. He will not shoot an arrow there. He will not draw near to it with a shield. He will not construct a ramp against it. By the way that he came, he will return. Into this city he will not come. Yahweh's declaration. I will shield this city in order to deliver it, for my sake and for the sake of David my servant. Yahweh's aid went out and struck 185,000 in the Assyrian camp. People got up in the morning there. All of them were dead corpses. Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, broke camp and went. He returned and lived in Nineveh. He was bowing down the house of Nisroch, his god, when Admir-melech and Sarazar, his son, struck him with the sword. They escaped to the country of Ararat, and his son Esarhaddon became king instead of him. This was the word of Yahweh.
Corey.
Yes, Logan?
It said, this is to Hezekiah, you will eat the vegetation or something like that. And then he says, then you will eat my secondary fruit. Or secondary food. No. Down. Down. There it is. This year, no, down at the bottom. So it says this year eat the natural growth, and the second year the secondary growth. What is the secondary growth?
I have guesses, but let's look it up. Isaiah. Well, let's first see if the commentary says anything here. If not, there's other commentaries that we could reference. But we can remember Isaiah chapter 37, right? Yep. 37 verse 30. If this commentary doesn't say anything, yeah, we'll look up another commentary. Yahweh, as we have just read, the prophecies, the apocalypse, the revealing. Don't you know, Charlie? When you think of the word apocalypse, what do you think? Actually, like, that's not what the word apocalypse mean in the Bible. It means.
What do you mean?
Well, there are moments where it seems like the earth, but it's about to end. But actually, apocalypse means to unveil something. To like not see it, but then to have it apocalypse is for it to be revealed to you. So imagine how we talk about like there's the heaven dimension, the earth dimension, and how oftentimes we don't see what's going on in the heaven dimension or have like God's viewpoint. To have the apocalypse is to it be revealed to you. And sometimes that does mean future judgments, but they also mean like that you need to make right with God. And also, Jesus even uses the word apocalypse when it was revealed to his disciples who he was. Because all the word apocalypse mean
Well,
in the
in
Bible.
Video game style, it means the word bad.
Well, it's just because like it's just been slowly like become that. Mean that in our like because of media. Like I grew up with a video game called Fallout.
Oh yeah.
Or there's that kind of theme of you think apocalypse, you think of end of the world. And there's the word called post-apocalypse. But from a biblical standpoint, it means to be revealed.
To reveal something.
Yeah. So again, like think of it. When Jesus, what was revealed to his disciples that he was the Messiah, Jesus says this has been apocalypse to you. So it's been revealed to you.
Even though in the Bible, it says
Sorry, I was talking about that. What?
Actually, I just looked that up. It actually isn't reveal. It's a revelation.
Sorry,
It's
what?
a revelation to you.
Yeah, well,
Not a reveal.
well,
Let's
let's continue.
never mind. I just was like, I just looked it up.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a form of... So when you read the book of Revelation, it is a letter A. It's also a book of hope to people dealing with persecution during like around 60, 80 AD.
No, but I mean, like the Greek word means a revelation, which is what it's based. Translations are based off of.
Yeah, it's
Right.
to be revealed. That's what's like what the Greek word means, to reveal. And so like you see Jesus, like you see in the Greek when you read one of the Gospels, and when he says it has been revealed to you, he actually uses the word apocalypse. They actually write the word apocalypse there. And so it has been translated to Revelation now, but it means like the apocalypse, so the reveal. So it's like the reveal through John, the apocalypse of John. Mm-hmm. And what's happening is a revealing of what's happening from the God perspective for what they're going through. And it's like hope, like you think. So Revelation's a book of hope because you see like all these empires, empires really putting their fist hard on the followers of Jesus. And so you think, and so the followers of Jesus and even like anyone will want empires to be destroyed. But the book of Revelation shows that it is actually through this upside down of like through giving and self-sacrifice that change happens. That's how we rule. Does that make sense? Justin? Or did I lose you?
I mean, I was busy reading the source translations, like because that has quite a few sources about it.
Yeah.
About the specific translation and interpretations.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's multiple meanings for it. Like not even just modern day usage, but also previous.
All right. Broheim is asking that pause it. We put a pin on this discussion. We
All right,
I start
continue your stuff.
Yep.
I wasn't hoping it anyways.
Oh no, dude, you're good. Thank you for looking it up and discussing it. I love it. I'm gonna pray. Jesus, you're holy, wonderful, amazing. As we step into the scholarly thoughts. May it, Apocalypse, reveals to us what we just read, the scripture we just read. In wonderful awesome name, amen. As we woke this morning, the man in the apartment above had already set his washing machine going, and it was making a clunkier noise than usual. Indeed, at first, I thought there was a helicopter hovering above the building. Was it about to crash into us? Was the washing machine about to crash through our ceiling? Then I heard a news item about a disc jockey from Brooklyn who was lying in bed in a hotel in Portland when a taxi crashed through the wall and pinned him under its wheel. It's random, absurd thing that shouldn't have happened but happened, he said. I can imagine a commander-in-chief, such as Sennacherib, reacting in that way to the slaughter in his army that this story tells, and reacting that way again if he had chance to do so when his sons raised their sword against him. Assyrian sources tell of Sennacherib's assassination by his sons. So there's Assyrian sources, so outside of the Bible, that also talk about this man's assassination by his sons. They don't tell of any army massacre. You may think the story is a legend. You may think there was a natural disaster. One or two later sources suggest there might have been an epidemic in the camp. You may think there was simply a supernatural event exactly as the story describes. Your view will probably be decided by the assumptions you bring to the story. I think there are lots of stories in scripture where something happened, but the story is told larger than life, and that this is an example. So I find it easiest to believe that something like an epidemic happened in the camp and that it was indeed God's way of bringing judgment on the Assyrians, as indeed was the king's murders by his sons. If this is so, it would help to explain Israel's concluding that Isaiah was a true prophet and thus keeping his prophecies in the book, when there were other prophets whose words were not preserved. Maybe the words of a true prophet have the ring of truth and we know they are true, though we might prefer not to acknowledge it because we don't like them. But two or three factors may have objectively distinguished Isaiah from other prophets and pushed Israel in that direction. His prophecies often came true, so that the ones that had come true were worth holding onto against the day when they would. But false prophets can utter prophecies that come true. You can't believe every prophet. So another factor is the theological and moral integrity about Isaiah's words. He talked about God in a believable way and one that you could live with. His God was not involved only with people's inner spiritual life and worship, but also with the outside world. He was active in the way that combined commitment to Israel, David, and Jerusalem and commitment to keeping his promises, with concern for the whole world to come to acknowledge Yahweh. Isaiah also insisted that Israel and the world had a responsibility to Yahweh and to justice and did not get away with it if they ignored such obligations. So in Sennacherib's case, the event that Isaiah describes are ones that shouldn't happen but do. Yet they're not random. Another factor, I suspect, was that Isaiah was interesting, made you think, haunted you. The prophecy he gives Hezekiah provides examples. He begins with Jerusalem mocking Sennacherib, a neat and bold picture. At the moment, Jerusalem is doing nothing of the sort, but in his God-inspired imagination, Isaiah has seen Jerusalem doing so, and he invites his city to start doing so even at the moment when it has no visible basis for it. Isaiah knows Sennacherib has signed his army's death warrant by its scorn for the real God and its assumption about itself and its achievements. The second paragraph in the message, with its opening question about whether people have heard about these things, provides another sort of example. It sounds as if it continues Sennacherib's self-account, but eventually it becomes clear that these are God's questions. You think you did these things, Sennacherib? Think again. I was the one whose plan were being implemented. You were just a pawn in my hand, and you're going to pay for your arrogance. The third paragraph makes outrageous promises to Hezekiah. Further examples of the promises whose fulfillment will have led to Isaiah's words being held onto and preserved. All right, friend, we can start. Huh? Oh. So, are you looking, Houston? Justin?
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Are you looking at the thing?
The thing?
Yeah. So, I'm putting up literally a Bible word study. So, it gives the Hebrew word that is translated to, like, if you use the Greek Septuagint, it's the Hebrew word translated to. This is the Hebrew word for Revelation, and then here is the Greek word. And then we can
Wait,
see.
I need to. I already closed that since.
Then after this, if Logan will still like to, if he's still there, we can look at the Isaiah chapter 37 together.
So what were you pulling up? Let me open up your stream.
You have to pull. I mean, like literally, the Discord stream I have set to logos.
I can't really read any of the text on there, so.
Oh, see. Okay.
Wait, Curry.
Yeah.
When
See.
Jason comes, don't tell him what I have.
There we go. Is that better?
Good. When Jason comes, don't tell him what I got, so it can be a surprise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So, the oldest existing manuscript is simple. It's the Apocalypse of John. The term revelation means to expose in full view what was formerly hidden, veiled, or secret. So that's why it's unveiling. The majority of Revelation alleged to be a series of visions disclosing unseen realities and future events. So pretty much my main point is whenever we think of apocalypse, we think end times, and that's a pretty like modern. Let me finish this thought, Broheim. It's a pretty modern actually change in the words. Like sometimes like we even talk about that. Like I've had a revelation. Like that can mean like you know, like if I said I have a revelation, then something just came up to my mind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's more like.
Oh, okay. You know what I just saw?
Hmm.
It is a. I was looking at the literary genre about it,
Yeah.
which is something different than the Book of Revelation.
Yeah. In the Book of Revelation and in the Christian Judeo-Christian tradition, because the practice of it being revealed through prophets,
Mm-hmm.
like that's tradition. There's the full Greek world, you know. But when you look at the Bible specifically, it's a full tradition that is like a very like it's a minority. This is like the minority text.
Right.
And so yeah, this is their use. So even like you can look like you could study classical Greek, but even when you read the Greek of the Bible, it's like the authors wrote Greek, but they thought Jewish.
Right.
Yeah.
When Jason gets here, can you not tell him what I have so I can make it a surprise?
Yeah, you can surprise them. That's fine. So does that make sense? I know I went into a whole spiel.
It was a misunderstanding on what I was looking at.
Okay.
What are you guys talking about? I left for like 2 seconds. You guys like started arguing.
You've been gone
Or
for
debating.
more than 2 seconds. he was looking at.
No, when you guys first sparked the conversation. So what do you guys
Logan,
know?
that was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, because
I know,
I
that's
finished a
exactly.
full
I
reading.
went
That's
away
not
for a
2
second.
seconds.
Yeah,
I know, I was there, and I went away for 2 seconds, and you guys were talking about Revelation. I'm not talking about just now. You guys were talking like 10 minutes ago.
So what happened is so you're there. I was discussing with Broheim about how Revelation Apocalypto is about something being revealed, not so much about end times or about death and destruction.
Yeah.
And so Uston was looking at like Greek like pretty much like looking at the root words and looking stuff on like what online is saying. And then after I finished reading with Charlie, I then pulled up the Bible definition of what Revelation is, which is going to be a lot different when you just look up the
I was there
Greek
for all of that,
for a Greek lexicon.
but how did we get to that?
Is that how do we get to?
I don't know. You guys, I left for 2 seconds, and then you guys were talking about that.
Well, I mean that's just it. I just pulled up
But why did Justin search up Revelation?
because I had a thought. Because really, when we read a prophecy, so I brought up to Broheim what revelation means. Like when we read prophecies, we're reading a revelation. It is unveiling. Whenever Yahweh speaks through a prophet, that is an unveiling. That is, this Hebrew word,
Well, that's cool.
hazon, and I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hazon.
Oh, I said it right. Perfect. Hazon. So this is the Hebrew word for revelation.
Mm.
And so whenever we're right now going through Hebrew text, so this is the Hebrew word hazon. And when we go through Greek text, it's apocalypto or in revelation.
Hmm.
And so that's what started at the very beginning.
Right.
That's what started this conversation.
Cool. So did he ever talk about the thing we were talking
No,
about?
he didn't. So I was saying we can now look at
Okay.
chapter 37, verse 30.
Yeah.
So
Hezekiah.
Isaiah chapter 7,
How's Ben
verse
doing?
30.
Yeah.
I talked to Ben a little bit.
I was meaning to shoot him a text today, but
They're okay.
cool.
They're kind of just going through what all of us poor Oregonians taxpayers are going through is
Right.
having to pay a lot for
Mhm.
taxes right now.
Thanks, California.
Was he at church?
No, I talked to him because they're all at Summit right now.
Oh, Bennett's?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he goes there.
Well, I mean, his wife's going, and his wife asked
Right.
that he go.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we? Isaiah. Right.
Does this guy like have a book on every book
So
of those?
there's the there's the Bible for everyone. N.T. Wright does a New Testament, and John, I want to say it is.
It's right there. It's John Goldingray.
Yeah, John Goldingay does the Old Testament.
Yeah.
And so
I was just wondering if he has a book on like Proverbs or Psalms.
oh yeah, there will be a song. There's definitely a Psalms for everyone.
That's cool. I like commentary on the Psalms. I can't read that, so you're gonna have to give me a summary.
Yeah, that's from like 1560. That's like an old commentary.
Oh,
I know I have newer commentaries now. I just gotta look up Isaiah commentaries.
Mine.
Time to make your own commentary. The newest commentary.
There we go. Look at this one. Introduction and commentary. What year was this? Okay. Not too old. Let's do it. So we're looking at Isaiah chapter 37.
Very last.
It's a clicking's not going to work.
Maybe right click it.
Let me make that bigger so y'alls can see. Oh, it looks like. All right, let me close this. Let me close all these. It's like doing a weird like sub. Here we go. Make that big. Let's download. There we go. All right. Start from the beginning. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, it says chapter 36, 37 records how all this actually happened. It's a very... Okay, let's look at a different commentary. Doesn't really... Check out this one. Oh, is this... Oh, that's all audio. Definitely not do that. Is there... Make this... Man, that's a tiny text. It's like a tiny box, and it's like... Here, we... Oh, there we go. That's better. Isaiah.
Oh, so basically, I'm reading something. The ESV translation, it says, "And this shall be the sign for you, Hezekiah. This year you shall eat what grows of itself, and the second year what springs from that." So it's basically saying the same thing as the first verse, just a little different.
That's what my guess
That's
was.
the translation makes it a little confusing.
When you repeat things, it shows at first it's talking about 2 different years, but then also just shows abundance. And so that was my guess. And oh, this is cool. So this has like the ancient a lot of our ancient thinkers' thoughts on each passage.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, that's 4. We're in 30. It was in chapter 30, right?
$37.
Oh, chapter 37. Okay.
Verse 30.
Verse 30. There we go.
Hey, buddy.
Ah.
I think it literally just means abundance. That's why.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I could look up the Hebrew. Isaiah 30, 37. Oh, it's 37. 37 verse 30.
Yeah.
7 verse 30. We'll do it this way.
Oh, there it is.
Here we go. Grows by itself.
That's
Oh,
cool.
self-celled seed. Oh, so the invasion prevented sowing in 702 BC, but when the threat lifted in 701, they will find sufficient growth to preserve life. In 701, the withdrawing Assyrians still inhabited agriculture, yet in 700 there will still be enough through chance growth. Thus the Lord will confirm retrospectively, thank you. Here, make that. There will still be enough through chance growth. Retrospectively.
Disperse that threat.
That it was his hand that dispersed the threat. Vineyards, viticulture needed years of patient care. Calls the vine the seed of peace, because it requires conditions of peace to come to fruitage.
Huh.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think that's the reading for the day. All right. Without further ado, let's do the thing that Oos has been waiting all day for. PoE.
Get it done.
Oh, look at that. You got a skill gem to reach level 20. Fancy.
Should have gotten that ages ago, but this is probably the most that I've actually played this game. Well, like progress-wise.
Oh. That's funny. I'm playing Path of I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I launched it on Steam. I forgot that I also downloaded the standalone version.
I mean, you're used to games being on Steam after all.
Yeah. I'm used to that gate. I've walked through that gate many times. The gatekeeper has only stopped me a couple times.
I just need to finish this map real quick because I didn't know how long you were going to be. So you can watch me suffer on the way there to getting to you.
Oh. I have locked Hunter. Like all the achievements are just popping.
Yeah. I'm mostly done with this map, if you're fine with waiting a little bit.
Yeah. Go wait a hot second. I'm going to use the restroom, actually. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Good time.
Hi, David.
Hello. saw Corey hop onto Path of Exile, so I'm guessing you guys are going to be running with the level probably about 30 characters.
Yep, I'm just finishing the map that I started when he started getting on. And he's in the bathroom right now.
Alright. I'll need to make sure I'm ready. And I need to check if I'm able to wear that belt that you had gotten me for more item rarity.
I picked up another flask of interest for you to take a look at.
I see.
I'll pull it up since I'm...
I can use Bisco's leash next level.
Nice. Okay, the bonus objective is done. Now I just need to get out of it. And I don't have any portal scrolls on me. I think we're gonna have to carry some with me from now on until I get a portal gem.
Yes.
Drum
Okay,
box.
It's really a shame that Greed's Embrace doesn't come online to level 56.
Yeah. That's really unfortunate.
Yes. Because I would love to just run around with that thing and use it with all games.
Don't have that. Took me a while, but finally got to level 20 on some of my skill gems.
Oh, nice.
I know I've been slow with progressing. I'm not very fast at being efficient in this game yet. Hopefully I'll get
It's
better
fine.
within the next couple months. Lightning resist. I don't need that.
Gotcha. Make that point hammer. Like so.
Yeah, let's see. We got a few things. Oh yeah, there was a helmet which is +1 to level of socketed gems and just increased stat.
I see. That's a good find. Nice. Hard choice to make.
Let's see. Flask, there we go. I picked up Ed Series Promise. Gain 6% of elemental damage as extra chaos damage during effect. 2% of chaos damage leached as a life during effect. And gain 8% of physical damage as extra chaos damage during effect.
Huh. It's pretty neat, but I have basically no elemental damage, so most of it's so the big chunky bit of that would unfortunately go to waste.
You do physical though,
I do physical.
which means you're
I
doing
I
8%
don't
of your
do
physical
much
as
physical.
chaos.
Unfortunately, I don't think that
It's beneficial.
would work because from what I've been reading, poison scales off the base damage of the attack,
Okay.
and so adders don't actually increase the poison damage. Stuff that is like percent increased chaos damage, I believe does work because because poison counts as chaos damage and so is increased by such modifiers.
Right.
But since the poison itself has no physical component, turning physical to chaos doesn't do anything for it.
That is true, even if it is extra. Also, I found some other gloves that does the rampage.
Right?
Kills grant an additional vial soul if you've rampaged recently. And you recover 20% of life on rampage, so that is a very interesting one in some way. Character select. I do think me and Corey have been playing a little bit on these characters without you, though.
I
Because it's the
see,
main
so
character.
I may need to catch up.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I guess in that case I would ask, how deep are you into the city of Sarn?
We just head to the high gate.
Alright. Sounds like you aren't too far ahead then. I should be able to catch up.
We are level 40 at this point.
Or level what?
40.
40?
That's our character level, though.
I see.
Yeah. It's understandable. You've been pretty busy. So what's it gonna look at? Oh yeah. I need to claim these. Vault. Hey. $30 for their vault pass. Sheesh. Expensive. Although all the actually useful stuff is on the free track, so that's all good. Nice, I got a unique map. There we go, chunks. Oh, you unlock microtransactions as you complete challenges too.
You unlock microtransactions. That
Yeah.
like,
As
you
in, you get them for free.
okay.
I just
about to
I
say-
realized what I was about to say because that's something Destiny does.
Congratulations, you've unlocked the privilege of giving us money.
Quite literally. Destiny does that with their like big raids and stuff. Like if you beat it like pretty quickly, they'll give you a unique link to buy a t-shirt based on it or something like that. Which at least it's a t-shirt, but also privilege to unlock things. Still sounds absurd.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh, this is a level 1 map. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a hotkey. Yeah, it looks like the Vault Pass thing, which is just doing a bunch of bonus map objectives, gives you mystery boxes. Which those are expensive usually. They're trying out the Battle Pass system.
Which is unfortunate.
Some cases it goes off well. Some cases not.
No. Battle Pass is
Inherently.
not a good system to see popping up in games.
I mean, I pretty much agree with that. People will justify saying supporting and making sure they make more content, but honestly, they do that anyways. And then you have the things like Activision Blizzard, where the battle pass is so egregious, you actually get worse value than if you had gambling boxes in it,
What?
like Overwatch. So you don't get a lot of free microtransactions in like Overwatch 2, like you don't get skins and stuff. And the battle pass is extremely grindy compared to when you could get loot boxes weekly.
I see.
I don't know if it's gotten any better since last time I looked, but it was a downgrade, and it's supposed to be a system that is not a downgrade because it's gambling versus guaranteed free things and or paid. But somehow they made it worse than gambling. So,
Well, as long as we keep playing along with this crap, they're gonna keep doing it.
yep. Diablo 4 is gonna have a battle pass.
Uh-huh.
And every other game in freaking existence anymore. Hope it dies off, honestly. I agree with that. But I don't see it dying off until Fortnite stops being popular.
I mean, Battle Pass has infected far more than Fortnite at this point. So I don't think
No.
Fortnite's going to get to end Battle Passes when it dies.
No, I just mean like Fortnite is like the like where it really started, like getting popular, like influentially.
But it is well past that.
Yep, Genie is out of the bottle at this point. Supposedly Fortnite has a good battle pass, like relatively. I mean, don't get me on about Call of Duty, because I know you don't play that either.
My
They have
DPS
pay
is
to
not
win in that
great.
game. No, I'm sure it's fine.
Nah, it took me like 30 seconds of just hitting get Piety with my hammer before she finally died. Well, retreated. Also, my sound balance is off. When I'm causing earthquakes, it's very hard to hear you.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, you said DPS, not APM. Whatever. Let me go join. I'll go join you and could you send me an invite?
Ah, yes. So is Corey not coming?
He's in the bathroom apparently.
Hmm.
I have yet to hear where he has. Hopefully, he didn't trip into the toilet or something.
Indeed.
Oh, what were you saying, Logan?
I just laughed.
Oh, he just left.
No, I laughed.
Oh, you laughed. Okay.
Let's see. Aura of armor, aura of damage. Get, what's the attack? That requires a brain.
I mean, there's also generosity if you have slots for, or is that it don't affect yourself, but us.
I don't
The support
know about.
generosity.
I don't know.
It works with the auras. It makes it so it doesn't boost you, but it boosts your party members.
I see. Well, especially if I'm going to need to periodically run this character solo to catch up, I don't think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's understandable. There's something else in here.
now need to go to the sewers, which were very close to the entrance, so off I go. Man, I move so slowly in town since I relied on shield charging to actually get around in combat.
I feel that. Oh man. Clarity, management snow.
Right.
Most of my stuff is fire based at this, or life drainage. That's a little.
Okay, so 107 is half my mana.
I forgot I have this shield.
Actually,
It's so silly. 10% increase attack speed, 20% increase max life, minus 50% to elemental resistances, 10% increase area of effect. Nearby allies recover 1% of your maximum life when you die.
oh, you actually found that shield?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that you use that on Minion Mancy combined with Necromantic Aegis.
Ah, I have no idea what that one is, but that sounds interesting.
Necromantic Aegis is a keystone that makes it so that you don't benefit from your shield, but your minions do.
Oh, okay. That actually makes so much sense why this sort of thing is a thing that is you can force it onto minions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly it makes a lot more sense why there's stuff that casts on death. Thank you for the knowledge.
This
I
game
didn't
is
know
all
that
about
was it.
knowledge.
Oh, that is so true. Oh yeah, this is another thing. I have a sword which makes it so your auras are better on you, increase the effect of buffs on you and reservation efficiency. But your auras do not affect us and ours don't affect you.
Unfortunately, I have to use heavy weaponry, hammers, axes, maces, stuff like that. Otherwise, I can't use the skills that I'm using.
Right. I just was interested that was another option. I don't have a lot of heavy weaponry. Although I guess I do have this, which is very tempting to.
Oh, I've located the blockage, hit the waypoint, and find the remaining busts.
Yeah, I have to see if I can actually get out of this. Slightly better, but not by much, so I guess it's good enough for me to for a short period. Actually, it might be a little bit more.
So I need to find the last bust before I leave this fetid place. Oh, nice. Another unique gold amulet. What's this one do? Okay, so it's got its baseline item rarity. Adds fire damage to attacks, accurate, plus plus accuracy, plus evasion, plus fire res, plus light radius, and nearby enemies are blinded. I mean, that last one's a pretty nice defensive tool, but stupid bust.
All right, friends, I'm back.
He's
Hello,
back.
Corey.
Ah, hey, David.
How you doing?
Doing okay. Taxes
Good.
and just taking
Yeah.
a couple foreign phone calls. It has not been this. It has not been nice this turnaround, and so
I do get that. I had to, mail my taxes today. Couldn't just do it all online this time because in Illinois you have to mail in your taxes if it's the first time you've done them in Illinois.
oh, that's interesting.
It's supposedly supposed to help protect against identity theft, but I'm not sure how much that would actually help.
I think Jason's here.
I'm being welcomed or attacked. I can't tell which.
It's a love welcome attack from the dogs.
Is it free?
All right. Are you in game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You want to invite me to the party and we'll run where you're at, David?
All right.
G.
I need to slap this thing until it goes away.
Yeah. So
Private server plus cost.
it's yeah. I was taking phone calls from our person who does our taxes, and it's
You get in a real game? I know.
and with Robin and I both being ministers,
In Battle Cap. Oh god.
it's like a whole new
So I have
whole new like
Whole
level of
new-
yeah.
I'm sorry. That was
I got a Titan Cat.
a little rough.
And then I got
Well, hey, on the plus side, with you being ministers, you're probably going to be getting access to some tax breaks and stuff.
Not really, actually.
Oh.
Pretty much the stuff that we fundraise and the stuff that she gets paid by, the congregants on the church, is considered like it's like the same level as being self-employed, and so
That's unfortunate.
and so we're working with our
employment gets shafted.
yeah, and so we're working with our tax guy to really work at it in as much deduction as possible. And so we filed an extension today because we just couldn't fully file it today. That's what we had to work with our tax guy with.
Makes sense. Okay, so Einhard's doing stuff, but more importantly, looks like I need to just kind of make my way downtown.
Make my way downtown.
Oh yeah, you remember that bird cat that kept on installing everything?
Here's my settings.
Oh, we're doing some monster gathering. I see now.
No, like I said, Einhar showed up on the map, so
Okay.
I'm not worrying about it too much because the monsters at these low levels aren't terribly useful.
Mm.
But I'm definitely interested in hitting a Vol zone though. And I haven't found a Vol version of Sunder yet.
I found a Vol version of the rain, the arrow rain attack.
Hmm?
And also we found a legendary hat that gives onslaught yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And then now I have also with my character's tree I have a chance of onslaught. So my movement speed, attack speed is at redonkulous levels right now.
Vol Absolution. Ha. Well, not one I'm using this time.
What does Absolution do?
It's a strength intelligence skill that damages enemies in an area, applying a debuff for a short duration. If a non-unique enemy dies while affected by the debuff, their corpse will be consumed to summon a Sentinel of Absolution for a longer secondary duration, or to refresh the duration and life of an existing one. Well, specifically, you can have up to 3 Sentinels active, and if a 4th would be spawned, and instead just heals them.
Heal.
Looks like it also just has a % chance of summoning a Sentinel upon hitting a rare or unique enemy.
Ooh. That sounds
Probably to make it useful during boss fights.
on chance. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Do you plan on using it?
Hmm?
Do you plan on using it?
No, but like I said, it is a strength intelligence one, so you may find some difficulty with it, since it is one that you need to cast.
Oh, it's a cat. I thought it was a chance. Is it like a?
Okay, you cast an AOE that hits an area. This applies a debuff. If they die while they have the debuff, this will cause the corpses to be consumed to summon sentinels.
Okay. I bet I could pull it off. I've been rocking strength stuff. I have too many gems right now. I have too many gem slots to know what to do with. I'm gonna use the Animate Guardian just for kicks and giggles. Absolution.
I mean, if you're looking for things to fill slots, having a summoned golem is usually worth doing because they just kind of pass around buffs while they exist. Similarly, heralds are good for that, but since heralds reserve, that's not always a good.
Yeah, I have the Herald of Agony right now with my character.
All right.
So this will be perfect.
I would be running around with the herald. Unfortunately, heralds take your brain. Everything takes brains. It's awful.
You guys are just both meat sticks.
That's the catacombs. I don't need the catacombs.
Actually, question: I've been rocking this. Would you like the Dread Banner? Bought it a while ago. You know what that is?
I forget what the Dread Banner does. Let's see. Reserves mana to carry a banner. It makes it nearby allies inflict impale and lessens the accuracy of enemies. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me do a little bit of shuffling around with my reservations.
Speaking of reservations, if you had some intelligence, I'd throw you my Herald of Ash, because I'm not using it anymore. But I'm still a net level up.
How the heck? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't fit this in right now. I am at 95% reservation. Thank you, though.
Yeah, I just thought.
Yeah.
I
okay, so
asked
how
that,
the
so
heck do
I
we-
thought I'll try to.
Hmm.
And actually, that like flat out is just better than the little fighting guardian. Is just for kicks and giggles. He really does nothing. But this banner
Where the
is.
heck is the Solaris Temple?
Speaking of reservations, you want to know how much mana I have available?
11?
21. Very close.
You have twice as much mana as I do.
My mana orb is practically invisible. I want.
My mana is gone.
All right, one of you. Oh, that's a beast. I was like, is one of you guys summoning one of those fire cats? I was really confused there for a second. Man, that. Oh yeah, you have the magic finds shenanigans going on right now.
Yes, that is in fact the purpose of the character. To make the world explode into money. Or shinies, as the case may be.
That would only slow me down.
Do I still have it? By the way? I do.
Man, I really feel my movement speed now. Like whenever I step into town.
Don't do anything I would.
Well, I'm going to need to work on my timing to make that work. Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, I picked it up ages ago and I was like, ooh, this is perfect for
Is
for
it
us.
is it good shenanigans?
It's a flask of magic find.
Hello.
Oh, that. Yeah, he gave that to me at first, and I was like, I just don't even think about that in the moment.
Bring me back something nicer.
Like you have 5 seconds to do it, man.
Yeah. Fortunately,
He plays the
I am
keyboard
willing.
of class.
Hmm.
What? There's no way that still works.
What's going on?
Yes, more maximum life.
Jason!
I had 3 levels waiting for me for some reason.
Man, my
Hey, yeah, green next
after I started identifying things before selling it, like you said, Ustin, my currency levels have just gone crazy.
I did not realize that you had been selling them unID'd.
Work, boy.
I think it was there for a while until we started getting scrolls a lot more often outside of what we just gave him. I mentioned it.
Ah.
I want help! How much do I know? What's happening? How are you
Alright.
alive? How are you alive? Say goodbye.
Which of a difference does... Hmm.
I know you
don't
can
know-
find the flask duration effect on
Well,
boats
it's
and
more...
stuff.
I'm trying to figure out how much of a difference it makes that that my cylinder is getting +2 levels from my hammer, because I found a mace that has a notably higher base damage.
What?
Right.
Jason. You're going to choose my ball. Kill him. Kill the ball.
Pretty snazzy, but
Shoot me! I'm out. You got the glove. I feel bad for you.
still find that a funny line. Stare at the shadows, they bite.
Come on, buddy. What glove are you trying to get?
Okay, anyways, putting that stuff away took a smidge longer than I intended.
Not any of
I'll just shove that mace in the corner for the moment and figure out exactly what I'm going to do with it in a bit.
Hmm. Wow.
How do you not have buddies?
Oh,
Wow, so these like ascensions, like they will actually like also get bonuses from supports. That is interesting.
Oh, it's the old
Oh, geez, I didn't realize. you
There
were
we
waiting
go.
for me.
Oh, to that. That is the ascension mode.
Oh, that you did the 3 thing you've picked up.
What the?
wait, why is Purity showing up and blasting things with lasers?
That is the thing you gave me, the absolution.
Oh,
Oh, look, he's got a ray glove.
That's like the veil.
see.
Veil mode makes it uber powerful.
well, that's a pretty cool thing. It's Val.
Evolve, yeah. It's just a time thing because you only have 10 seconds to.
To ruin everything with him.
Yeah. Well, they last for a while. Do you guys want to do this at all? Mine's maxed.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Forge.
I still have benefit to get.
Okay.
Let me turn on my fire button.
My mana is gone.
Tragically, nothing here actually drops money, so.
I want to move. Oh, God. What the?
I'm not up
That's
to that
not
just
dead.
yet.
He just randomly exploded.
Literally the only reason why I have a cross bomb. Anti-life projector.
That's why it was taking so long to beat to death.
When you're on top of here, you have to and ask him out. I'm here. No! I was like an inch away.
Oh, correctly, need to run along here. Get the ribbon spool.
Camel? Track.
I guess if you also want us to, I just thought about it, like, if you don't want to, like, take super long to travel to places, since we do have the waypoints and you've done this before.
Somebody's grabbing them.
Yeah. Yeah. One of you could just hop down and say hi to the Gimling Queen. I'll probably end up a little underleveled, but that's fine. I'll catch up quick.
We
And
usually
besides,
end up
this character-
leveled anyways.
Yeah, this character's kind of been stacking durability, so I think I'll be able to endure.
No, it's not a virus.
So we're going to the Gimlin Queen.
Hey, there is here. Yes, there is. We baby. Please ghost.
I'm in the Solaris Temple.
Me too.
You'll never be able to find us while
Wonderful.
we're going up.
Popped a
That guy's
portal
right
for
back
you.
there.
So you have.
Stop pushing. Oh no!
Not a cockroach.
Not the cockroach.
That is like so. That was enjoyable.
Oh, he's
Like her character, just the way she talks and addresses you. It's just fun.
Okay, so looks like I need to deliver a swig of hope to Captain Fairgraves.
Okay, you have it? Okay.
Oh, get up there. I hit him!
I'm at the docks. Portal is open.
Wonderful. You actually don't need the portal because once you go there, I can use teleport to player and it drops me at the nearest waypoint.
Oh! That's very beneficial then.
Yes.
Unless
Okay.
there's a specific point, like at the Imperial Gardens for its labyrinth, I will not.
Okay, so it looks like now I need to go west of the battlefront so I can murder a general. Yeah, let me know if you're about to kill a yellow so that I can hit the button.
I think for there you have to go to the sewers. Have you already done the sewers quest?
Oh, right, the sewers quest. Let's see. So, I need to search the docks for yes, Dominic Sulfurite.
Good thing you're already at the docks.
Yep, so it looks like I actually do need to do a little bit of adventuring instead of just skipping through the world. I need to invest in a little bit of reduced reservation. Or increase
Look at yellow.
mana. Alright.
That gold amulet, rarity of items. Has your name written all over it. That's fun.
A bunk stick, but a really big one.
I mean,
Every
honestly,
time free-for-all.
you might be interested in that because I think that one is related to fire
That will
magic.
only slow me
You seen
down.
that
Do we
one
have
before?
any? I don't have any wisdom scrolls.
I can do it. I have plethora.
Okay, it's on free-for-all.
Here you go.
I
Oh,
barely
hey,
misremembered.
hey, David.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is a nice gold amulet, but I still have that funny amulet that makes it so that I get gigantic amounts of rarity of items so long as I'm wearing something normal,
Okay.
which it's going to be very hard to replace because 82% rarity of items is a big number.
Still breathing, eh?
I got it.
Don't do anything I
Wow, I killed him so quick.
Okay, so multiple people can get the shrine benefit. We just have to all be very close to the shrine.
What shrine?
He's using arrows, so I didn't even see what it did.
The crucible? Oh, I see. The shrine where it's like you click it, it gives you benefits. Boost.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I see.
Let me get up. Stop and run, get. Okay. I'm safe. Oh, I did it. Ah, stop it.
Suppose it's not what you're looking for because you're not playing an intelligence character. But a gem of scorching ray dropped.
Oh, God, that's
Interesting. All the intelligence I need is only enough so that way my my current fire skill can be leveled up.
I see. Still too much brain.
Yes.
You bring Dishonor to get to the bonk.
I concur.
He
For
like,
I no longer bonk.
I watched that his glove came
Instead,
off
I
and
just
started-
walk.
No, I will bomb him. His glove came off and it started shocking
I now
me
just want to
down.
make a wizard so I can just do double beam can jokes all day.
Ah, there we go. Progressive.
That's progress.
All right, you're
The
just
only
gonna.
issue with my spell is it's very shiny and distracting.
But that's because your bloom is too high.
I put my bloom down to
Turn it
50%.
down, spare yourself.
I don't even think it would help on this one, but yeah, probably.
It
Let's see
it
how
would,
does.
yes.
It does a bit. It changes things.
I turned it down to 25%, and it is still too bright.
I could actually aim on the creatures and monsters when things are happening.
See, it's legitimately just because it's a little ring of fire around
Something
it. That's all.
nice, huh?
That's my issue. Burning
And if
ring
somebody
of fire.
comes up, I have to get it. No. I have to get it. Otherwise, they're gonna get it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I need an unenchanted ring stat.
You need an unenchanted ring. I could buy you one.
Gloves, that would work too. I'm currently checking the stores to find one.
Oh, okay.
Because I just equipped a belt that further increases the amount of silliness that we've got going.
Ah.
I gotta boom him. Get up here. No, he just do it.
Oh, that'll do the trick.
Do it now. On the first turn. No, I'll boom him.
Now I visit the Gemling Queen, get get something spicy from her, go back to the sewers, melt the sewers. And also gain more hit points, because I can. Hit points are a wonderful thing.
They are.
Alright. Undying blockage has been destroyed.
Glorious.
So I should now be capable of traveling to the Ebony Barracks.
Freddy, can I try it on you?
To the barracks. All right, I'm there.
Excellent.
Oh, that is crazy knockback. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Alright. Now I just need to find an important looking man and hit him till he dies.
He'll yell at us.
He's using up.
So he'll also be snooty.
My mana is gone.
I think on careful.
Didn't tell me you were fighting an elite.
No. Can I get it? No. Thank me. Please. Only if they're still coming up, okay? I need it. Is everybody coming up?
My place is at God's side. Where were your journey, Exile?
Some spicy meteors over here.
Yes. Okay, so that person's dead now. Okay.
No! Protect the Snapple! Try to get it? It's gonna be I'll be as fast as possible.
Okay, so it looks like I've got a swig of hope left. And I may just need to talk to people to actually get my next quest.
Just let me get it, Charlie!
So I guess off
Bro!
to get the plume the plum from a tree in the Imperial Gardens.
Alright.
Yes.
Can't tell if Trinity is actually activating. Oh, it is. Okay, good. All right, where are we taking you next?
Plumland.
Plumland.
Self-destruct! There's a self-destruct right there!
There you going.
I'm booming him.
Stay out of the shadows.
And also Labyrinth. Or Ascendancy Trial.
Yeah. Well, I've already done all of my Cincy trials. Have you guys?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You don't have to do it multiple times.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
it.
We missed the catacombs last time, but was able to get it. Don't mind me, I'm just catching the entire garden on fire. All the grass shall burn.
I mean, it's not like there's anyone here to appreciate the garden.
True. I should probably keep taking the scepters in case if one has some good stats.
Let me know if you ever want Dread Banner, because I'm actually going to go Herald of Ash and go fire.
All right. Stupid plum. A ghost! Hit it! Ow. Should use my money flask.
Devastation. Oh, rare.
Actually, no, I can make this work. Oh, this is fun.
The door's locked. How dare? Seriously, where is that plum?
I could still rock the Dread Banner. Oos. I decided to not be so about chaos as I once was.
Okay.
Really focus on my Trinity.
So you went to an oligarchy instead of a anarchy. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Oh. Found the plum.
Ah.
Okay. And now I need to take the plum to Fairgraves, which means back to the docks. Okay. Yeah,
Has
now I
Fairgraves
definitely
been
need to
spotted?
exchange words.
You found Fairgraves?
Yep. He was right beside the waypoint.
Convenient.
Indeed.
He's red. I'm dead. Ha, you're hitting the wrong person.
Talk to that guy. Talk to that guy. Alright, gotta do quest. Need to murder Piety. And so back to the Ebony Barracks with me. Or wherever's to the west of the Ah, the Lunaris Temple. Do you guys have a nice waypoint in there?
Yep.
All right.
Is Sorry, I got a little distracted with item management. All right, Lunar's Temple it is.
I guess I'm still doing chaos. I changed my mind. Did all that to pretty much just go back to what I was. Ugh. So many options. So many fun options, but so many options. Gets your brain.
Oh wait, doesn't not work with this skill? Which I don't think it does.
Okay. Oh, oh God! Ow. Oh God! Oh my goodness!
Oh, I don't think it does. Well done.
Oh, I almost just ran into that too. Ha.
Was under a bad impression.
Oh my God! Charlie, can you help?
Oh, that's the slaughter effect that I'm seeing, isn't it?
Currently in the middle of being teamed on. Ha.
I thought its support gem was doing some sporting. It was not.
Okay, I'm dead. When I see it, I'm using cable, flip, and middle. Get out of the way.
Righteous.
Try that.
Making my way through, yeah, Piety's magical realm.
All right, I'm on my way now. Sorry about that.
Trying to slow, boy. Don't get your hands off.
All right, there you are. Making my way, catching up. All right, in 14 minutes, I'm going to take Broheim home, but after I do a couple things, I will be back on tonight.
All right.
Do you want to do this, David, or you good?
My stuff is maxed out.
My stuff too. All right, let's go. Okay, it's all small. I see.
Sorry, I accidentally. Okay, thought you could get it.
I have pursued a greater existence for us all. What have you ever done but serve yourself? It's selfishness that slaughters hope. It's selfishness that slaughters hope.
Girl, why'd you attack me?
selfishness that slaughters hope.
My mana is gone.
Nailed it. Okay, looks like every single one of my quests says I need to go back home.
Oh, he's got time. I need help. What is this guy?
So I grab that rapier without thinking about
Get
it.
over here.
What's it do? Oh. Heck no. Okay, so it's a rapier that takes both. It increases the level of a socket and melee gem, but takes both hands.
Don't do anything.
Has a fairly broad spread of good but not amazing, I guess, attributes. But most importantly, 20% reduced rarity of items found.
Oh,
I guess that's for a moment when you have the ultimate build that you ever want. I guess.
Just not a very good rapier though. It's not the sort of thing that you would use at the end game.
Oh.
I'm about to get serious mode. I have serious mode. Okay, I'm not gonna be near you this time.
Hello.
Alright, time to figure out where the heck I'm putting these skill points. Because I don't have a build.
With the table flip, it's
I have numbers I have shoved into slots.
slow them down.
Okay, while you're looking at build, I'll keep on theory crafting my build.
Alright. Well, I mean, given how I tend to use this character, 50% increased armor while stationary is tempting.
You reset, I think.
Sure, let's just have unhealthy amounts of armor.
Ouch.
Okay. The marble.
Bat 19. But- Yes, thank you, Charlie. I got this. Ready? Pat. Oh, come on. Ouch. I went right over the tree.
There's marble.
Jason, run. Okay, I'm running.
Okay, I guess we're going back to the Imperial Gardens. Unfortunately, I forgot to actually unlock that waypoint.
oh, that should be easy then.
Where are we
Actually, we might not need. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, we're going to need to go to the gardens because I do need to use the tower key to open up the tower.
I'm at the waypoint.
Excellent.
Be gone.
Okay.
going? Are we going to the library or are we?
I wasn't going to bother because you don't get any skill points or anything from there, and I don't think I need any of the skills that are available.
So once you do it once with one character, you don't have to go through that level again. You can just put points. You just put points in the. Oh no! Wait, I'm thinking library.
No,
my
like
bad.
the skill,
Yeah.
the quest itself doesn't give a bonus point.
Hmm.
Okay, I have unlocked the Scepter of God. So, I forget, are there any waypoints in there?
I do believe so.
Oh god, I didn't mean to.
Alright.
That
Oh, then I guess up we go.
Oh God! Justin! God! Why?
I made a portal directly next to the waypoint.
See.
Get out of here!
Thank you, Justin.
Ow!
And now we continue ever upwards to go pick a fight with somebody,
Oh, yeah! He's out!
possibly even more violent than I am.
Okay, but he still has over the building blocks. We have to deal with that.
This is definitely super zoom.
I think you spawned close to the person that killed you. Oh, I died. I didn't. Oh, okay, man.
Found the up. Actually, nope, that's the down. Here's the up.
He's hacking. He can't run that fast.
So straight to the upper scepter of God.
Oh gosh, I always love when you accidentally click the door when you come up.
Bro, he's moving while he's activating his raid mode and he's speed hacking. Yeah, I'm near that reporter.
Oh, that almost got me.
Actually, do you need that flask, David?
Which flask?
The superior health flask.
Guess let me take a look. Yeah, I could use that.
Bro, I'm so low. Oh, help! Help! Help me. Help.
Continue upwards and upwards and upwards.
Hello. Good luck to ya.
They really haven't been taking very good care of this tower, have they? Large chunks of the floor are just missing.
You definitely are afraid though to go up there.
I report you!
Probably because it's has some health code violations.
Yes. I spy with my little eye the way up. And this is the boss fight.
Bro, stop hitting me! Let me hit the test dummy! I hate this guy right now. Now talk to me! Stay away from me! Okay, buddy. That's it. Done. You're dead now!
There's so much.
My mana is gone.
Don't mess with me again.
You're doing so much, Corey. So many arrows.
Oh, that's so funny. I accidentally I was actually attacking one of my summons, thinking it was a bad dude.
The enemy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile? Shrink not from God! The light of divinity!
Sir, please stop yelling at us. We're right in front of you.
Wait!
The
This world is an illusion, Exile.
We're in the same room.
Oops, I used my gold flask at the wrong time. Oh well.
No worries, you'll get another charge here.
Sure, if he'll live long enough. Who needs to dodge?
You just have to like watch your health after he goes. Is all that chaos damage on you? At least that was on me.
That would only slow me down.
Yeah, watching that was was like watching an accident right at coming after you when I saw your health drain like that.
All right, guys. I love you. I will be back on sometime later if you're still here.
Yeah. I should be, as long as nothing else has come up.
Peace out, David.
Yep. Talk to you later.